So I've been involved in the Collective Impact project since the second workshop, and I've got quite a bit out of the evolution of the conversation from the start of the project being, quite high level and I guess amorphous, for want of a better word, and now starting to get into the more detailed conversations about what it might mean for activities on the ground, and also how we might bring those activities together for collective impact. I've got a huge amount of benefit from hearing what other organisations are up to, but also some of the global perspectives that some people have brought to those conversations as well, and helping and thinking about how what we're doing might be able to be aligned, and how we might structure our activities to align with those things going forward, so that we can demonstrate that landscape scale change, because I think we're all doing a lot of really amazing things in the landscape, but we're not necessarily aligning them all under a banner really effectively, which can sort of suggest that they're not sort of joined up, where they are, they're pretty well aligned in terms of the direction that they're heading. Probably the only suggestion would be that obviously I'm a regional participant, so I've come down from Geraldton for all of the workshops except the first one. And although the project has had the roadshow sort of process, I think engaging with regional communities, particularly in areas where the population is quite dispersed over a big area, it takes a long time to build the interest to come along and participate in those conversations. So I think there is an opportunity to increase the involvement and the buy-in from landholders who have a slightly different perspective to the higher rainfall zone of the southwest of WA, and we have lots of broadacre landholders who are farming in marginal areas, potentially have a slightly different perspective that could be really valuable to the thinking, and I don't know that the roadshow quite captured that thinking, so I think there's potentially a little bit of there's an opportunity to improve in that space. Potentially the governance stuff, which we're about to talk about, it might be a tricky subject, so I'm really interested to see how that conversation evolves. I think it's been really interesting to watch how the vision and purpose conversation has evolved over time. But I also think it's really encouraging that the group of people that are kind of left here at the end of the last workshop have managed to agree on a vision and purpose, that everyone's comfortable with. The biggest opportunity in the future for this project is setting up a framework that lots of people can buy into. So some of the, as I mentioned before, the work that's happening across WA, but even nationally, is not necessarily aligned under one framework, and so a collective impact framework that will potentially bring together those activities in a way that demonstrates that there is a bigger picture outcome, integrated landscape scale outcomes, but also just smaller activities working together, I think, and scalability of investment opportunity, I think, is one of the biggest opportunities that comes from this project.